whenever we get to that agenda item.
Okay.
Was that 6? All right, welcome everyone to the Human Resources Committee for Blount County Government for Tuesday, July 28th, 2026. Mr. Clerk, at this time, please take the roll call.
Mr. Chairman, you have 9 members present and 3 members absent.
9 present, 3 absent, a quorum is in attendance. First item is election of chairperson or defer. Mayor Mitchell.
Yes, Mr. Chair, I'd ask that we defer the election of the chairperson or the vice chair until September.
All right, any objection to deferring both of those items till September? Second. All right, hearing none, they are deferred till September. Item A, setting of the agenda. Chair will stand for a motion to set the agenda as published. Motion from Commissioner Bright, second by Commissioner Wells. Any discussion on setting the agenda? Seeing none, if you're in favor of setting the agenda as published, vote yes. If you're not in favor, vote no.
Mr. Chairman, you have 9 yes votes.
9 yes votes, the motion carries. The agenda is set as published. Item B, public input on items on the agenda. Marcus, do you have anything? All right, we'll move on to item C, approval of the minutes. Chair will stand for a motion to approve the minutes. These are the minutes from July 15th, 2025. I have a motion from Commissioner Carver, second by Commissioner Bright, to approve the minutes. Any discussion? Seeing none, if you're in favor of approving those minutes, vote yes. If you're not in favor, vote no.
Mr. Chairman, you have 9 yes votes.
9 yes votes, the motion carries, and the minutes are approved. Item D are reports for information only. I'm assuming we're not going to need to talk about those. All right, we'll move on to item category E, discussion and possible action. And at this time, we will have Cole come up and give us his presentation, then we'll move through our items.
Hello. Good to see everyone today.
We got the PowerPoint. Oh, Judith is getting it.
It's that fun time of year to discuss the health renewal. All right. So we're going to get into the 2 items, the medical and the dental. Let's get through all of the medical, and then if you have questions, we can jump into that. So currently, as a recap as to what we have, you have Allegiance as your TPA. This year, since it's been 3 years, we went ahead and did a full RFP process. So we did a full formalized RFP, sent out the bid, and we had 3 carriers submit proposals: Allegiance, Blue Cross Blue Shield, and then UMR. UMR is owned by United Healthcare. There were others that declined to offer a bid, just given the complexities of how your plan works. After a thorough review, we're recommending that Allegiance is still the best bet and the best fit for your group. But we are recommending a slight change. You'll see here, and don't focus too much on this, there's a reason for it, but the administrative fee today is sitting at $18 per employee per month. Allegiance did go up to $26.55, but a big reason for that increase is because we're recommending that we remove Quantum. And so Quantum was doing some of the functions that Allegiance was doing. And so by removing Quantum, it increases Allegiance's fee by $5.80. So the vast majority of that increase is due to the removal of Quantum. I'm going to skip ahead 2 slides and then come back to go through that real quick, because I think I'll answer your question. So Quantum is the care concierge service that is there as an employee advocate. Their renewal came up, and they were coming in at an increase for Quantum, but in reality, Quantum across the board, across the industry, they haven't been performing as strong as they were when we first signed up with Quantum. Also, their costs have gone up and up and up. Meanwhile, there's other vendors that came in and been more competitive. Therefore, we went to RightWay. RightWay is a similar service that they're focused on care concierge. Their cost is dramatically lower, so they're coming in at $4 per employee per month. as opposed to Quantum is coming in right around $13.84 per member per month. So it's a big difference in vernacular. The per member per month means if you have a family of 4, it's 13.84 times 4, versus Quantum, it's $4 for that same family of 4. So when you look at total cost, Quantum was coming in at $565,000. The Right Way is coming in at $76,000. So that number, whenever you consider all of that, the increase in the TPA fee is $164,000. The savings from removing Quantum is $488,000. We have a net savings of $323,000. Questions? Or did you have a question? Okay.
Can we back up, go back one more, go back to before
Wrong
that?
button. I'm getting there. That one.
Okay, so I'm looking at, and I might be getting way ahead of myself here, but, so we're looking at a increase on our administration fees from, in 2026, it was annual cost $346.32. 27 will be $510,597 administrative fees, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and that's the county absorbing all of that increase with none of that increase going to the employee, correct?
Correct. But similarly, you're saving $488,000 by removing Quantum and going to Right Way. So Blount County will absorb all this savings too.
Okay.
So the net is $323,000 of savings to the county.
Okay, all right. We were moving pretty fast there.
I know, I'm sorry.
When I start seeing savings and the fact that we're not putting any more insurance burden on our employees, I kind of like to dwell on that, not just run through it there, Cole, okay? Thank you. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
No, it should be a case study. The plan is ran very well. Knock on wood, we'll hold our breath. But it's been running so well that we are in a position where, long story short, we're not recommending any increase to the cost to the county nor to the employees. Also, we're recommending a plan improvement, which I don't know that I've done that in probably 10 years. So for the gold plan, we're recommending that you go from a $750 deductible down to a $500 deductible, the $1,500 family down to a $1,000 family. And today, your out-of-pocket maximum, and this has always been the case, but we're hoping to simplify it now. Your gold plan has out-of-pocket max that it says it's $3,000 per person, whereas we want to cap it to where it's a $3,000 individual out-of-pocket max and a $6,000 family out-of-pocket max. So it's 2 times, so it matches the rest of your plan designs. Also, we're recommending on the silver plan to go from a $1,500 deductible to a $1,250 and a $3,000 family to a $2,500. And then the bronze will have a slight increase in the deductible, but that's because of our friends over at the IRS. They mandate an increase to keep it HSA compatible. So it's not a CBIZ recommendation, that is a IRS recommendation. So we believe this will put you all in a very competitive position from a plan design and a rate perspective. So total funding, again, it's going to be the exact same with plan improvements today. Blount County portion exact same, and employee portion the exact same. So our recommendations are to renew with Allegiance, include the benefit enhancement, terminate the Quantum Health and replace it with Right Way, and then no increase to premiums to employees or to the county.
All right, any questions? All right, anything else for us, Cole?
Not on the medical side.
Okay, you want to go ahead and do dental?
Oh, do you want me to do
Yeah, go
knock
ahead.
dental out? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're currently with Delta Dental. Your 3-year agreement was issued last year, so you're in the midst of a 3-year agreement that will expire in 2028. We're not recommending any changes to benefit design. You have a slight increase in the admin fee that was determined. We were able, if you recall, last year to get your rates held on the notion that we'd have them stair-step increase in year 2 and 3. So you're in year 2, so it'll slightly increase. That goes from $5.11 per employee per month to $5.26, so a very minimal increase. Budgetary-wise, we're recommending no increase to the employees nor to Blount County, so no changes. And that is what we're requesting, no changes.
Okay, thank you, Cole. Any questions on the dental part? All right, well, let's go through the agenda then. So we've got this kind of broken down, and I'll read them as we go. The first 2 are no action necessary. Those are just, if you want to discuss those or make a motion, this is your opportunity to do so. Number 3 is the transition to right-way. So that's what Cole was talking about, changing over that service. And so that is just for this committee to, being asked to approve that. That's not going to go forward to commission, I don't believe. And then the last 3, items 4 through 6, are for this committee to recommend resolutions to the commission. The first 2, number 4 and 5, are the medical and the dental plan. We haven't talked about number 6 yet, so we'll hold off on that. But let's go ahead and go through 1 through 5. So on 1, renewal of medical third-party administrator TPA services agreement with Allegiance. This is no action necessary. Does anyone have any discussion or motions or questions? Okay, if there's no objection, we'll move on. 2027 health plan benefit enhancements changes. Any questions, motions, or discussion? Okay, we'll move on to item 3, transition healthcare advocacy and care navigation services to Rightway Healthcare, Inc. And I've got Jacqueline.
I just wanted to clear up one thing. We can add a right way to the Allegiance Administrative Services Agreement, so we will be adding them to that. So I think Cole mentioned, or maybe it was the chairman, that does not have to go to commission for approval of an agreement directly with Right Way.
But we are asking the committee to approve that one. So is there a motion to approve that? Motion from Commissioner Wells, second from Commissioner Bright. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, if you're in favor of approving that, vote yes. If you're not in favor, vote no.
Mr. Chairman, you have 9 yes votes.
9 yes, the motion carries, and that is approved by the committee. Item E4, 2027 funding rates for the county self-insured medical plan. Chair will stand for a motion to forward that with a favorable recommendation from the HR committee to the county commission. I have a motion from Commissioner Carver. Do I have a second? Second from Commissioner Wells. Any discussion on the funding rates for the medical plan? Seeing none, if you're in favor of approving the motion to forward with a favorable recommendation, vote yes. If you're not in favor, vote no.
Mr. Chairman, you have 9 yes votes.
9 yes, the motion carries, and that is approved with a favorable recommendation. Item E5, 2027 funding rates for the county self-insured dental plan. Chair will stand for a motion to approve with a favorable recommendation and forward that to the commission. Have a motion from Commissioner Carver, second from Commissioner Bright. Any discussion? All right, seeing none, if you're in favor of approving that, vote yes. If you're not in favor, vote no.
Mr. Chairman, you have 9 yes votes.
9 yes, the motion carries, and that will be forwarded with a favorable recommendation. All right, thank you,
Thank
Cole.
you.
Item 6, updates to the Blount County, Tennessee Employee Handbook. I will recognize Jacqueline Johnson to speak to that.
Thank you. In your agenda packet, I've included a memo that highlights the changes to the handbook. We are required to bring any changes that we make to the handbook to commission each year. So included this year is just a update to the Title VI complaint process, and then the second update is to our grooming policy, and those are outlined in detail in the memo that is attached to this agenda item.
All right, thank you. Any questions or discussion? All right, I need a motion to forward this with a favorable recommendation to the commission. Motion from Commissioner Bright, second from Commissioner Carver. Any further discussion? Seeing none, if you're in favor of forwarding this with a favorable recommendation, vote yes. If you're not in favor, vote no.
Mr. Chairman, you have 9 yes votes.
9 yes, the motion carries, and that is approved. All right, item F, announcements and statements. Do we have any announcements or statements? All right, the only announcement is there are no announcements. Item G, adjournment. Chair will stand for a motion to adjourn. All right, without objection, we're adjourned.
Let's call the Insurance Committee to order, again for Tuesday, July 28, 2026. Mr. Clerk, would you take a roll call, please?
Mr. Chairman, you have 4 members present and 1 member absent.
That would determine we do have a quorum to move forward. Next on the agenda is the election of chairperson and vice chairperson.
I'd like to make a motion to defer chair and vice chair till September.
I have a motion. A motion and second to defer to September. Any objection? Seeing none, we will defer then to September. What should we vote?
Oh, we can do no objection.
No objection, we'll defer. Okay, moving on to setting of the agenda. Do I have a motion to set the agenda? It's published. I have a motion by Nick Bright and second by Rick Carver. If you approve of, or is there any discussion, I guess, or any of that? If not, would you please cast your vote?
Mr. Chairman, you have 4 yes votes.
4 yes votes, the agenda has been approved to move forward. Next is public input of items on the agenda. I see none, so we will proceed on. Next item will be approval of our minutes from July 15th, 2025. Do I have a motion? I have a motion by Nick Bright and a second by Rick Carver to approve the minutes. Any discussion? Seeing none, would you please cast your vote?
Mr. Chairman, you have 4 yes votes.
4 yes votes, the minutes have been approved. Moving on to discussion and possible action. We have the 2027 funding rates for the county self-insured medical plan. This information has been presented. Do we have a motion to approve? Motion by Rick Carver and second by Nick Bright. Any discussions on this item? Seeing none, cast your vote, please.
Mr. Chairman, you have 4 yes votes.
4 yes votes will be moved on with a favorable recommendation to the commission. Next item is 2027 funding rates for the county self-insured dental plan. Do I have a motion to move forward with a favorable recommendation? And motion by Nick Bright, second by Rick Carver. Any discussion on this item? Seeing none, you cast your vote, please.
Mr. Chairman, you have 4 yes votes.
4 yes votes will be moved on with a favorable recommendation to the commission. Moving on to announcements and statements. Anybody have any announcements or statements? I'll make one, only in that this is unprecedented and incredible to have the rates be where they are and be able to lower the deductible is an amazing thing that the county is blessed to be able to offer. So thank you for your great work, Cole and CBiz, for continuation of great things to help our county employees with their medical, which is a big, big deal in today's environment. So thank you. Anything else anyone has? Moving on, next item would be a motion to adjourn. So moved. So moved. Considered adjourned.